Hi, everybody. Let's see if you can see me. Anybody there? Is the mic working okay? Hi, it's Lynn. Okay, nobody's here yet. That's okay. It is 2 o'clock on Wednesday, September 3rd, and we are here. I'm in my living room today because I was afraid my dog would whine too much and get us all into a tizzy. Well, probably just me. But welcome. We'll wait for some people to come on, and then I have a couple announcements today. I see one person has joined. Hello, whoever you are. Welcome to Wednesday WIP Knockout with Lynn and Feather Song Crochet. Let's see. Let's see if that person will tell us who it is. I'm going to make a bet that it's Fran. Let's see if I'm right. Put that down. It's distracting. Turn it this way a little bit more. Anybody on to chat today? I'm just slightly out of sorts this afternoon, but things are fine. Okay, let's see. Maybe I could. I'm trying to figure out. There, that's a little better. Okay. So, Lizzie. Oh, yay! Thank you. Yay, Liz. I'm glad you're here. We missed you last week. Glad you're doing fine and that you're with us. I'm coming to you from my living room today. You can see my kitchen a little bit in the background, the wall. And my dog is here with me. She's laying on the floor because she was such a whiner last week. I didn't want her to interrupt our time today. So we've got a couple minutes. Everybody get their things ready. And the lighting is not here. In here is not the best, but we will make do. And we'll chat. There's Sarah. Hello, Sarah. I'm glad some people are joining. We'll wait for a couple more. But it's a pretty nice day here in Central Illinois. We've got, I'd say, partly sunny, and it's close to 80. So it's not humid like it was, though. So it's pretty nice. Sorry, I didn't mean to misspell your name. Oh, that's okay. You're fine. I don't get upset about that. It's happened to my whole life, people misspelling my name, so I'm kind of used to it. Okay. We've got a couple minutes before we get started. Now, I do want to say, and I'll announce it again as more people come on, we're going to have to do a shortened version today, unfortunately. I have to pick up my daughter from work, so we're going to do 2 15-minute sessions instead of 3 20-minute sessions. So I hope that's okay with everybody, and then we'll be back to normal next week. But I've been out of the house since 7 this morning, and just got back a few minutes ago. So it's been a hairy day, and then I got to go pick up my daughter, and so this is what we're going to be able to do. I'm sorry. So if we're going to do 2 15-minute segments. So I'm going to set my, I know what I wanted to ask you guys. I can't see it on my end, but, thank you, Sarah. I can't see it on my end, but when you guys see it on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, does it have that little notify me, the notification at the bottom where you can hit that to be notified when it's ready to start? Oh, hey, Tammy. How are you? So I got my Texas crew coming up here and my Denmark lady. So I'm just wondering if that little notification comes on at the bottom where it says, time to start. Let me set my alarm. And we're doing 2 15-minute segments. 15-minute begins. So get your project ready or whatever you're working on, whatever you want to do for 15 minutes, and we will chat. Okay, you do. Okay, great. Because some reason it doesn't show up on my end, but all right. So let's see. So what's been happening this week, everybody? What have you guys been working on? What have you guys been involved in? Anything new and exciting in your life? Oh, during the next break, I'm going to show you my. Oh, hi, Kathy. I'm going to show you my sweater, my cardigan. I've got to the red section, so I started on the red. So it's been pretty exciting. Oh, Kathy, just to let you know, we're just going to do two 15-minute segments today, and with a break. So because I have to pick up Tabitha at her job. She had a dentist appointment this morning that I ran her to, and I'm a much faster and more aggressive driver than she is. And so I ran her to work, so she'd get there a decent time because she had a real early dentist appointment. And then, let's see, 13 minutes left. And then, yeah, because she drives like a grandpa. She really does. So I thought, I'll just take you there. We'll go. She has a gum infection. So yeah, went and got her antibiotics and ran a few errands. And so I'm home with the dog. I don't think she'll be whining and bothering us today. You do the E. I don't know what that means, Kathy. I do the driving. Today I did the driving. She usually drives herself. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so she had a bad day yesterday. Poor thing. The girl that she's a teacher's aide to, the sixth grader, had a major meltdown yesterday, and she came home and she was wiped. So I'm hoping her kid is a little bit better behaved today. We'll see. Um, so what are you guys working on? Oh, Sarah started a new blanket a few days ago. The Rustling Leaves crochet along. Is that with Tiffany? That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I do have a heavy foot when I come to drive. I'll tell people I'm in between assertive driving and aggressive driving. I'm somewhere in the middle there. I don't know if you can hear my dog. She's drinking water. The Rustling Leaves crochet along. It's knitting with what? Knitting with chopsticks. Chopsticks and made by Goody? Don't know that one. Interesting. I have never tried knitting, but chopsticks. I wouldn't think they'd be as sharp on the end to be able to create knitting like needles are, kind of sharp on the end. Oh, is that the name of the place, Knitting with Chopsticks? That's funny. I've never heard of that one. That's very cute. Now, Lizzie in Denmark, do you have any people on YouTube that you watch in Denmark that you like? Come on, Luna. Come on over here. We got 10 minutes, people. Come on. Come on, let's show you to the people. There you go. There's Luna. Say hi to the people. She's shy. I did get my hair done today. I got highlights done this morning. So it's hard to tell in this light, but I'm a little bit blonder. So yeah, I really like it. She did a good job. This hairstylist of mine is 17 years old, and she graduated high school at 16. She was homeschooled, and then she started working at cosmetology school at 17. And and she cut off about an inch. So I'm happy with it. Thank you, Sarah. But I'll have to look up that knitting with chopsticks. But Lizzie, I don't know anybody in Denmark. I don't think there's anybody in Denmark that I watch, but I do watch Bianca with Crochetniacs. She's in Finland. She's got a really good channel. Her amigurumi is so precise and so just well done. She does a great job. Working on a blanket from my sister's kid. This is Lizzie talking. He's 6, he'll be 6 on the 7th, okay? Aw. So you got a little 6-year-old nephew. So do I. I have a 6-year-old nephew, my sister's grandson. Is he? Let's see. I'm thinking he's in 1st grade, right, Kathy? He's a 1st grader now. And his older sister's in 3rd grade. Your hairdresser's 70. Well, yeah, I didn't know she was that young when I booked her, but she's new, of course. So this is a real nice salon I go to. But if you go to the new people, it's like half off. So I always go to the new person and get, decent haircut and color and style, whatever, for half the price. 1st grade. Okay. Uh, I've got a lot of people that are working on. Oh, Lizzie, ask you again. I was asking if there's anybody in Denmark that you watch, any crochet channels from Denmark that are on YouTube, because I watch Bianca in Finland. Bianca with Crochetniacs. I would love to recommend her channel. She's really fun. She is from Brazil originally, but she moved to Finland, I think, for her husband's job, perhaps. But I just wondered if there's anybody in Denmark that you watch on YouTube on a regular basis that are crochet related or yarn related. Yeah. If you anybody does. If you use a new person, it's called new talent. And if you call and say, "Do you have any new talent hairstylist? Do you have any new talent manicurists?" They do pedicures there. They do facials, massages. I mean, it's a full service salon. It's very nice. And I wouldn't go there every time if it wasn't half price. Oh, hey there, Bean. What's up, Bean? Just to let you know, we're doing 2 15-minute segments today. I have to cut it a little bit short because I have to go pick up my daughter from work. But we have 7 minutes left in this first 15 minutes. And then we'll take a little 5-minute break, and I'll bring my cardigan over here and I'll show you. And I'm going to work on that the last 15 minutes if that's okay. You need a facial. I haven't had a facial there in a long time. I go mostly for hair, but every once in a while I get a pedicure because they do a great job with pedicures. It's like, I'm trying to think how much they charge now. For a new person for a pedicure, I think it's $20. You can't get that price anywhere. But I should call in for a facial sometimes because those are nice too. Those are very nice. I don't like other massages, like the full body massages. I don't like, where they get in there and dig in your muscles and stuff. That's not for me. That hurts. I guess I have sensitive skin. Oh, give me a break. Everybody has ugly feet. Feet are not a pretty part of your body. I don't care. I just go in and my feet. I had one pedicurist one time tell me that I had healthcare feet. I'm like, okay. I didn't know whether to take that as an insult or what, but I'm like, and then I finally said, what do you mean I have healthcare feet? And, I've worked in healthcare 30 plus years. And she said, well, it's just your foot's a little bit flatter and you could tell you wear gym shoes a lot. I guess my toes were maybe a little squished or something. I don't know. But, oh, they don't come with much. Huh. Tammy needs to get her hair cut. It's down to oh my gosh, Tammy. You, here in Illinois, they have at the state fair, which is in my town. Every August, they have the longest hair competition. And usually it's little girls that enter that, but I've seen some women enter and, about past their rear end. Some people grow their hair. Oh, are you? I didn't know that, Kathy. Didn't know you didn't like massages. Okay. But yeah, I go in there and I get pedicures. It's just so nice and it's, not very expensive and you paint your toenails and they massage your legs. Not hard, not like a hard massage, but nice, it's just pressure enough. And I always ask you, is this too much pressure? Is this too little pressure? I'm sorry this is moving a little bit. I'm trying to hold it still. I've got it on my lap on top of a, what do you call it? Like a container with my scrapbook papers in it. So it's like a 13 by 13 container about this tall that's sitting on my lap. There we go. So what else is happening this week? Oh, did you guys see Tiffany is giving away some very cool things on her channel. For her birthday is Saturday, I guess. Friday or Saturday, because Saturday, go to her channel and check this out if you haven't already. She's given away 5 things to 5 winners for her birthday. You have to put in go to the video she put out, I think yesterday or the day before, and type in the comments birthday bash. And it's for subscribers only. And she's given away a Valari pillow, which I've always thought those look so nice. I kind of wish I had one. For those of you who don't know, it's just like a pillow you put around your, it's kind of like a boppy, that you do use to nurse a baby, but it's a pillow you put around so you can rest your elbows on the pillow and crochet. And they're like $100. So they're not cheap. Oh, Sarah, you've got one. Okay. Yeah, so she's given away a Valari pillow. She's given away a Delaque bag, one of those nice Delaque bags to hold your yarn and supplies and stuff in. And I have a Delaque, but it's a small one. It's like a pouch. And then and they're expensive too. She's given away enough yarn to make a garment. I can't remember what company is doing that, and you get to pick the color. And then she's given away 2 or 3 hanks of some special wool yarn or some real expensive, pretty bluish wool yarn. And Knitting Fever. Is that the yarn she's given away? Knitting Fever? Okay. And Madeline Tosh, that's it. That's the other one. So you've been there already. You've already registered. So I'm anxious. Saturday night, she's pulling all the winners. So everybody go to Tiffany's channel and watch that video so you can apply to win something. I'm hoping to get that pillow. Yes. That's going to be on my wish list too. Hint, hint, for any family members of mine that are listening, Kathy. But no, it's I wouldn't put that on a wish list for anybody to get me. They're too expensive. I keep thinking there's got to be a way to make something like that. I'm sure you could crochet something similar to that, but it wouldn't be the same, but you could try. What do we got left? We got left 2 minutes. And then everybody, we're going to take a 5-minute break. Madeline Tosh. Have you used that yarn from Madeline Tosh in Knitting Fever before, Sarah? Hold out for the Black Friday sale. Yeah, exactly. I've never even been on Valari's website, I'm assuming. Oh, God. Sarah, Knitting Fever is a store. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming Valari has their own website and they have Black Friday sales. Most places do. So that's a good idea. If I can get it like 50% off, I would probably spend that for myself, Christmas present for myself. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you guys. We have a new yarn store here in town. So we now have a local yarn store. They opened Saturday. And I asked them, it's a mother-daughter run store. And I asked them if I could come interview them sometime for my channel. And they were excited. They're like, oh, sure, sure. So hopefully this month, one of my episodes will be me at the local yarn store. Yeah, Sarah, it's very exciting. We went there. It was opening day Saturday. So I went there with my daughter, and it's not real big. It's just one long store, but they had both aisles, both sides of the walls covered. And they had a table in the middle because I think they're giving knitting lessons and such. So that'll be exciting. So I'm going to go back there. And then right next door to them is a little coffee shop. So they have the door open back in the back of their store. They have a door open that leads into the coffee shop. So you can go get a cup of coffee and go knit back and forth. So that was pretty exciting. So you'll see them coming up here. The store is called Extra Yarn. And it's a mother and daughter. Right now, they're only open in the evenings. I think they both have day jobs. And then on the weekends, they're open. But Yeah, stay tuned. Oh, there we go. Good timing. Okay, there's your 5-minute break starting now. And then we'll do one more 15-minute session. I'm going to get my cardigan, and you guys do whatever you need to do for your break. I'll be back in a second. Let's see here. There we go. That's better. I'm going to scoot over here a little bit. Aw. Okay. Okay. Sure, get my right hook. Yeah. Okay, I've got that ready. I almost feel, maybe I'll leave it like that so I can, and I'll just sit up and crochet. And then we'll do our, when we get back together next week, I'll do my chapter 4 during the last 20 minutes because it's a little bit longer. It might take me the full 15 minutes to read it. So we'll skip that this week if that's okay with you guys. I've been checking out some retreat places for us all to go next fall. There's a place in Indiana I'm looking at, and a place in Missouri. And where was the other one? I think maybe it was in Ohio. So yeah, maybe in the next couple months I'll let you know what else I found out. Oh, okay. You have laundry rooms on the front. I know, Kathy, you need to get. I wish you would move so you had your laundry on the first floor. All right, be careful going up down the steps. See you later. Okay, break time is another 3 minutes, everybody. Another 2.5 minutes. Get out here. It looks so big and bulky when I take it out, but then I tried it on and it's fitting perfect. It's a 3X. Okay, I just pulled up Nodding Fever on my laptop, and just got it from an app. Then I saw it was after 3. Sorry, I'm late. That's knitting fever. Okay, you're fine. Fran, you're fine. We're in the 5-minute break time, and we're only doing 2 15-minute sessions today for those of you that have just come on. I have to pick up my daughter from work, so we are doing 2 15-minute sessions, and we're going to start in a couple minutes, and I'm going to be working on my cardigan. I'll show you guys here in a minute. Jealous of a nap. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to bed early tonight. It's been a busy couple days. Oh, I taught crochet class yesterday. I was so happy. It's not a yarn store. It's like an arts and crafts store. It's called Dabble. And they have all kinds of things you can work on. They got terrariums, they got painting, they got yarn stuff, they got resin things to make. So I go there. They call me when they have people that want beginning crochet class. So they had a couple people yesterday, and so I went up there as a mother and daughter, and we spent about an hour and a half. And it's funny because the mother had not crocheted since her daughter that she brought with her was a baby, and the daughter was 27. So amazingly, she picked it up really well. And I said, you know what? That's muscle memory. And she, it took just a little bit, and she picked it up. But the daughter had learned how to knit a couple years ago. And so she kept trying to, use her fingers. And I kept trying to remind her, okay, you're right. They were both right-handed. Your right hand is for the hook. Let the hook do the work. And the left hand is for the yarn. I mean, that's how I do it. And usually once people get that, then they stop trying to mess with the yarn, putting it over the hook and such. So it's fun teaching there. I like teaching classes there. And luckily, they used to do big groups there. And I told them, I said, I cannot teach 4 or 5 people at a time. Let's get started. Our next 15-minute segment starts now. Okay. So anyway, I will finish that and then show you my cardigan. Yeah, and I told them, I said, I can't see 4 people at a time. I can't get to them. But I like having 2 because then I have 1 on each side of me. And, I can attend to one and then attend to the other. And because, they're not going to be at the same level. I don't think I've ever had 2 people at exactly the same level. But, yeah, I said I can't do big groups anymore. It's not effective. And I don't feel like I'm giving people enough attention. So, okay. I hope you guys are started on your project that you're focusing on this WIP Wednesday. Here is what I have so far in my cardigan. Ta-da! Sleeves are not ready yet. But so yeah, I did the orange, I did the gold, and I'm starting on the red. The red looks kind of rusty there, but it is a bright cardinal red. So I'm going to get started on that. See if I can get at least a row done. Okay. So keep chatting if you like, or you guys can just focus and work on your project. How long is it going to be? Oh, it's going to be like if I stand up with my hands to my side, like at my fingertips. So it'll probably cover my butt. I wasn't originally going to make it that long, but then when I saw that the orange is like 30 rows, and then the yellow was supposed to be, well, she did, the pattern is all one color. So I was dividing this up by myself, so I didn't really know what I was doing. So I did 20 rows of yellow, and then I'm going to do like 17 rows of red because it has a ribbing, on the end. So I thought, well, that'll make up the last 3. It'll be like rows of stitches. So the yellow and the red will look the same. And since the orange is at the top, I thought, well, it'll look pretty even, I hope. So I'm going to once I'm done with the red, then I'm going to do the ribbing, and then I'm going to do the sleeves. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. This is my first cardigan. But yes, I have been busy. I had company over the weekend, and so I got some done then. I get some done at night when I'm, watching TV with my kid. But yeah, I'm enjoying this, and I do like this yarn. It's just the Premier anti-pilling worsted weight, but it was one of the ones recommended for this, and I like that yarn, so we'll see. I'm kind of hoping I don't need to block it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you have to block sweaters if it's fitting you when you put it on after it's done? I mean, I'm thinking maybe I won't have to block it because I've got those foam ones, and I've got 4, and they're each like a foot. So I don't think that would be big enough to put a sweater on to block it. So I don't know what you guys think about that. And I don't know. I know you're supposed to be able to wash and wear acrylic. And I think if it shrinks a little bit, I think it's going to be okay. If you're going to wash it, that counts. Oh. What do you mean that counts? That counts as blocking? Or it's going to shrink up if I don't block it? Lay flat to dry. Oh, I have heard that. I have heard for, what is it? Yeah, for all the garments. My hair is getting all fluffy. That you should lay them flat to dry, whether it's cotton or acrylic, right? I hope after I get done with this, that I have it in me to start another one. I probably would like another cardigan, or I might make one as a gift. But I'm having a little trouble with this. It's MJ's Off the Hook Designs. And she does have a video with it too. But the pattern, and my friend I think I mentioned this before, my friend Karen, who's experienced with making sweaters and such, she had a little trouble understanding it. I'm like, oh, crap. So anyway, I'm just tooling right along here. And I have crochet circle with Karen and a couple other ladies Friday, so I'm going to take this and show them. I want to get a little bit more done before I show everybody. Oh, I had something else happen yesterday. It was kind of funny. Old friend of mine had a birthday yesterday, and he and I kind of reconnected a couple years ago. I met him in seventh and eighth grade, and I had a little bit of a crush on him. I hope he's not watching, but he says he's been watching my channel sometimes, and he told me, he said, I can't thread a needle, but I really like watching your show. It's very soothing. And I said, good. I said, well, tell all your crafty friends to join in because I'm trying to grow my channel and um, do more stuff like that. So it was kind of funny. Yeah, I wrote him on Facebook message. I said, happy birthday. He and I are the same age. We're 1 month apart. And so it's always fun to talk to him. He's had a life. He's traveled all over the world. And he is in California now, but he lives in Louisville. And for Thanksgiving, we always go to northern Kentucky, Cincinnati, which is like an hour and a half from Louisville. But I make so many plans over Thanksgiving when I'm home to see people. I don't know if I said, I don't know, think I'm going to have time to drive to Louisville. But I said, maybe another time. But all his family is in northern Kentucky too, I think. So maybe he could drive up there. I don't know. Like I said, we haven't seen each other since eighth or ninth grade, but I moved away to Florida for high school. He stayed in northern Kentucky, and we were pen pals all through high school. And I have one tattoo on my thigh. When I was 19, I got a tattoo. That was before it was trendy to have tattoos. And he went with me downtown Cincinnati when I got my tattoo. I was a little afraid to go by myself. And it's a little rosebud tattoo. And so I think I was like 19, 20. And then after that, we kind of lost touch. But yeah. So we talked on the phone. I think it was last Thanksgiving. We talked on the phone. So that was fun to chat with them. But anyway, that's all the news for me about now. I told you guys about that possum in my yard last week. That was nasty. No more dead animals lately, so that's good. My poor dog. We have a handyman, but he's not, he's really busy. And he's a year or two older than me, so I think he's slowing down just a tad. But, oh, Lizzie, it's your birthday today? Aw, 58 years old. Okay. So you're almost caught up to me. Well, good for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lizzie. Happy birthday to you. Did you have a good day? Did you get anything special for your birthday? Six minutes, people. Lizzie, are you retired? I don't remember. I'm assuming some of you guys are retired since you are home at this time of day, or else you're taking a break from work, or else, like I know Tori has school sometimes, and sometimes she's free. I don't see her on here though today. Ooh, getting to the end of my row. Has anybody else found any new YouTubers out there that are fun? Any small channels that are fun? I was talking earlier about Bianca in Finland. She's pretty knowledgeable, and she's got a good channel. It's called Crochetniacs, and she has, I'd say, a couple a month. a couple videos a month. Retired in 2019. Okay. That's Fran. Lizzie, are you still working? You just have Wednesdays off, or? I retired in 2023. So yeah, just 2 years I've been retired. As some of you know, I fell and broke my elbow on my dominant arm and had to give up glass blowing. And then got more into crochet. I already knew how to crochet from a few years ago, but couldn't work anymore because I have a 10-pound lifting restriction, and no place will hire you as an occupational therapist if you can't lift 50 pounds. So the doctor said, sorry, that's the way it is. You don't want to mess up your elbow again. Lizzie said, thanks. I don't celebrate my birthday. Oh, okay. And you are retired. Well, good. I think, Bean, I think you're the young one here. Are you still on? Let's see. Tammy. Whoops, maybe Bean got off here. Some reason I'm thinking she's the youngest. I could be wrong. But yeah, if you guys know of any other small channels you want to shout out that you've watched and you like. Another person I like, she's from Ohio. Her name's Holly, and her channel is Stitch is Gonna Stitch, and it's pretty funny. She, let's see, what was her last one on? She has a regular full-time job, but in some kind of math field, math or something math related. That's over my head. But she does, turn this around. She does yarn reviews, pattern reviews. She makes mostly wearables, and but she's fun. She's fun to watch. She she did a show one time on she got, well, she didn't have this problem, but she heard that knit picks and we crochet was people, they were having problems with bugs in their yarn that they were sending out to customers. I'm like, oh God. And I've used them before. I've never seen that problem. I'm assuming it's all taken care of. Oh, you're in your 20s. Good. Oh, leave the job after you got, are you talking about cancer or COVID? Because I've had a nurse one time tell me, I'm afraid you might have the big C. And I'm like, oh my God, I have cancer? How do you know that? Just by, because she hadn't done anything invasive. And she said, no, I'm sorry, I meant COVID. Bean lives in, Texas also. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Life has a way of doing that, doesn't it? Just when you think that things are going pretty well, then my daughter and I were talking about that the other day. Life goes along for a while and then you hit a bump in the road, and that's just how things are. Unfortunately, COVID. I got long COVID. Now I see a rheumatologist. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're in Georgia. Why did I? My bad. Georgia. Okay. Put that down on my list of people. Okay. Yeah, I had COVID once when it first was going around, and I didn't even know it. We were at our jobs. We had to test once a week, and I got it. Of course, then had to stay home, and then we got left less than a minute, people. And then I got it again a few years ago, and I think it affected my sense of smell because I have a horrible sense of smelling. But I never heard of that causing arthritic rheumatology problems. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Yeah, I've got rheumatology problems also. It is not fun. I'm very sorry, Bean. It's horrible for having to deal with that in your 20s. Anybody else get COVID when it was the last few years? I hear it's making another comeback. I don't like to hear that. Ooh, okay. Well, folks, Bean says it seems like it activates some kind of underlying connective tissue autoimmune thing. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Pardon. Yeah, I mean, it was so new. I guess God knows what it caused. I have heard of people having heart condition, maybe heart problems, taste and smell problems. Uh, yeah, who the heck knows? It's just, I guess, when they do long-term studies down the road, they'll know more. Well, thank you everybody for coming. Again, I apologize for the short timing, but today just worked out that day. I have to go pick up my daughter from work. And anybody else have anything to say? Any last words on this Wednesday? Happy birthday to Lizzie and Bean. I hope you're doing okay. And Sarah and Fran. Who'd I miss? Tammy. I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks again for supporting my channel. Please like and subscribe. Well, I know you guys are subscribers, or else you couldn't comment. But I had a video come out last Friday on free Pinterest patterns, so check that out. Appreciate it. And otherwise, thank you, Sarah. Everybody have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye-bye.